Electronic. Proceed. Execute. Electronic. Proceed. Execute. Electronic. Proceed. Electronic. Proceed. Execute. 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 Electronic. Proceed.
All right. It is 6 p.m. on an extremely cold night here in the Geek Cave. I have the space heater on, so hopefully you can deal with that. I have my Sherpa ready to go. This is what I call my Sherpa. It's just a hoodie with some sheepskin inside, you know, whatever. No big whoop. And yeah, I'm ready to play a recent holiday pickup, a little SplatterHouse 2. Oh, crap. Look who's here. Bracktoon is here. He's throwing up chubs. He subscribed for 3 months in a row. Wow. Thank you, Tune. That is pretty awesome. I don't know if it did the subscription animation thing that it's supposed to do, but I don't know. Boy, you know this. Look at this camera angle is a little bit weird here. Let me just. Should have futzed with this a little bit beforehand, huh? But you know what? It's just Tune. He you know he's used to a little futzing around. He doesn't care. What if I bring this down a skosh and then I bring this? Oh no, just this. No, oh, come on, baby. There we go. That looks a little bit better. You know what? It's just me and the Tune, you know, just hanging out. Oh, dang, here comes Red. LA Dead Red taking a break from, she has been extremely addicted to Call of Duty Warzone. She's been playing it a crap ton, and she's actually upset with me that I'm streaming right now at 6 because it's double XP happy hour, but I wanted to get on a little bit earlier so that I could try to get some of my buddies from the East Coast to get on. So we'll see if they do, or if it's just a bunch of West Coasters like it usually is. But yeah, you know, yeah, Red's in there. She's ready for you know, MVG, you know, or what is it? What is not? You know, it's MLG, Major League Gaming. You know, ooh, Shill account's here too. Look, all the heavy hitters. That's what I like to see. I think for having all three of you here, let me get my mouse over here. I think we're definitely gonna have to throw up some chubs. Actually, LA Dead Red got me a nice 6-pack today. Not as unusual thing, but she was telling me that she, you know, appreciated me in quarantine with a nice ice cold sixer of Belching Beaver peanut butter stout. So I'm excited to try that. But obviously it's a school night, so I will not be trying that tonight. Instead, as per usual on a Wednesday night, I'll be drinking an ice cold can of Kirkland brand sparkling water. Although tonight I'm actually not drinking it ice cold because it's already ice cold in here. So this is just a room temperature sparkling water, you know? So let's crack that open. Oh, you know something else I was going to do? Let me do something here real quick. I didn't put this together in time, but I have one little presentational item that I wanted to show everybody. Let me see if I still have, I want to find, it does not have any heating and it is not insulated at all. It does have like some walls, like it has like some sheetrock that's been put up, but it's basically just a shed that, you know, that I hang out in. So it's about 45 degrees in here, maybe something along those lines. So it's definitely cold. But I do have a space heater. So the space heater is right down here by my legs, and I'm wearing my sweatpants, which, as you know, anyone who knows me, I do not wear long pants very frequently. But when I was playing, God, what was it? There was some game I was playing in here in December, and I was just, my hands were aching. I was so cold. And ever since then, I would try to dress up a little bit warmer when I come in here because it's cold. You know, it gets cold out here. We live in the forest. And as much as I love it, and I do, you know, damn, I don't think I'm going to find that thing I'm looking for. I don't know. Do I have animated GIFs? Oh, maybe it's in GIF. Is it in GIF? That might be in. Let's take a look at that and see what that looks like. No, that's not it. Oh well, I didn't. I was trying to find a visual aid for you guys, but I didn't have it in time. So you know, it's fine. Well, whatever. We don't need it. We don't need it. I can describe what I'm talking about when we jump into this. Yeah, you know what? Actually, there are some plans. I'm planning to play a prototype copy of the unreleased Super Nintendo game Socks the Cat, which was based on Bill Clinton's cat Socks, and kind of to celebrate the Democrats winning the presidency. Hey, what's up, nice guy Eddie? And I thought it would be fun because the animated Socks the Cat in the Super Nintendo game looks just like Felix. So I thought it would be cool if I just had Felix hanging out here on the couch. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens or not. Maybe. Who knows? Is that a picture of Socks the Cat? Is that a Socks the Cat emote? Come on now. Or just a cat emote? No, just a cat. But that does actually kind of look like Socks the Cat. Socks the Cat was a black and white cat. And, it's like a Choco style cat. Damn. Look at that. Nice guy Eddie coming in here. He's got his own stream now I've been helping him with. And, he's already throwing it down for Bracktoon's stream, This is like a real inside baseball type of a thing, That's cool. That's fine. I need to take a sip of this. I'm a little parched. You know what? I want to make a cat emote for my sprite animation I did of the Castlevania cat, but I need to get more followers before I can unlock another tier of emotes. So, tell your friends, get your friends and family in here so that I can unlock a few more emotes and get the Castlevania cat going. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, look at Zool, this is not a brewski, unfortunately. This is just a nice bubble water because it's a Wednesday night, so I got to work tomorrow, which means I'm not drinking on the QuaranStream. But maybe LA Dead Red did get me a 6-pack of peanut butter stouts today, so maybe if I do a Saturday afternoon stream, I'll have a couple of those. We can have a more loose experience. I just do just chatting, Well, I to me this like OBS stuff is kind of like a hobby that keeps my mind off of quarantine, And so when Eddie was asking me those questions, I was like, yeah, I'm going to help him out because I farted around till I could figure all this out. And I wish I had somebody helping me, and I didn't. I had to figure all that out on my own. And it's kind of annoying. Like OBS is great, but it's very, it's not exactly user friendly. It's kind of kludgy. So it's nice to have somebody to bounce ideas off of. And I didn't tell you anything you couldn't figure it out on your own. I just helped you troubleshoot. That's all. That's not a bad idea. I have a buddy, Zach, who's in here sometime as Necro Lobster, and he has a YouTube channel where he does daily discussions of booze because he's a bartender, and unfortunately he's out of work right now because of quarantine. So he's been doing YouTube streams to, pass the time. Shillican has asked me if I asked anybody for help. I basically I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew that OBS was how to do it. So I just kind of read a few articles that I Googled around for about like how to get started. And the main question I had was how to stream retro stuff. That's really where there's not a lot of great documentation. Like there's a ton of stuff out there if you want to just stream your PS4 or something in HD. But once you start thinking about like how am I going to stream composite video, that is not as easy. And actually, Shill account letting me borrow his composite video capture device really set me down the road of doing this because it started me off having to figure out how to turn that composite signal into an HD signal so that I could get it on a Twitch and all that kind of stuff. So I'm a little more advanced now, but it's definitely something that I keep working at. My next step is I want to get a real key light up here so that I'm not always red, or whatever color I have. Like I could be green. And I want to get one of those like little six key like stream commander thing, so I can start and stop the stream and change the scene and stuff without having to fumble around for my mouse and things like that. Damn, look, everybody's in the house. We got Shill Account, we got Yangus, we got Nice Guy Eddie, we got Bracktoon, we got LA Dead Rat. I mean, this is great. We got Lost Causes 5, whacking back some bruchachos. Some bruchachos with the brochachos, you know? I do like a good bruchacho with my brochachos. I actually had a COVID-19 test yesterday. I was feeling a little sick. I was feeling kind of congested, and I was really snoring a lot. And I thought, well, it's probably just, nasal infection or something like that, because it has been pretty cold. But just to be sure, I went over to CVS and gave it the old swab up the old nose. So we'll see if I'm going to be around much longer. You know, maybe the COVID got me, but I'm staying positive, and I'm thinking, no, it's just my usual techno head allergies, you know? Is it? Is COVID? I thought COVID was a respiratory disease. Is it? It would seem to me like an anal swab would not be the most accurate, but maybe not. I don't know. All right, so that's enough horsing around. You guys ready for the main event tonight, you know? Positive vibes only. I like that. That is true. I'm down with that. So, okay, so tonight we're playing a very, very rare game. Now, I actually got paid by Twitch. I got a deposit into my account thanks to all of you and your subscriptions. So over the last 6 months or however long, I've been getting little subscriptions here and there, blah, 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 blah. I finally made enough money, $100, and Twitch sent that into my bank account. And so to celebrate, I bought myself a very rare Genesis game. This is about a $65 purchase. Let me see. Let me get it on screen here. SplatterHouse 2 for the Genesis. Many of you might be saying that doesn't look like the original case. It's not. This is a reproduction case. I just got the original cartridge loose, no case, nothing. Because to buy this with the original case is like $200 or $300. So I was like, I don't need the case. I'll get the cart going. I got the cart plugged in right now, and so we're gonna play it. And this is a game that I rented when I was a kid. I never owned, but I always wanted it. And so we're reliving my childhood a little bit, and you guys can see this too. So thank you very much to everybody who subscribed. You are helping me create content. I'm dumping all the money I'm making back into the RetroTek collection. And, you know, maybe I'll get sick of this cart and I'll sell it off and I'll buy some other rarity and then we'll play it here. And, you know, the big wheels keep on spinning, you know, that's what I like. So, well, Shill Account, I'm glad you brought that up. There actually was not a SplatterHouse on the Sega Genesis. SplatterHouse only came out on the TurboGrafx 16, and then the sequels in America only came out on the Sega Genesis. Very strange. So there was not a SplatterHouse 1 on Sega Genesis. Actually, Bracktoon, this game series was one of the games on my list from Japan. Hold on. Where is it? Where? Okay, yeah. So when Jason was in, whoa. What just happened? Something exciting is happening here. Damn. Look at that. Something exciting happened while I wasn't sitting here. Did somebody oh hey look. I got a follow from Arlux the Robot. Nice, bro. Thank you so much. I think that's Alex from I Die You Die. Maybe. Maybe not. Or maybe another Alex from the I Die You Die forums. Thanks, man. So as Brackton was saying, when he was in Japan, he got me this cartridge. This is a Famicom game, and it's called SplatterHouse, like Dai Wampaku Graffiti, which means something like naughty Splatterhouse Graffiti Boy or something like that. And it's like a cutesy spin-off of these games. But unfortunately, I can't play it in my normal NES because it has a different connector. So I have bought 3 of these crappy Famicom to NES converters. They're like Chinese junk, like $5 or whatever. And I have yet to find one that will actually... Now I can't get this on here. There we go. I've yet to find one that will fit inside my NES. So when I put these together like this, and I try to put it in the NES, I can't put it down. So unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until I get like a flash card or something like that I can play this game on. Or maybe one day I'll buy a Famicom from Japan. I don't know. I'm a little bit bummed by that. I was under the impression that I would have an easier time playing this game on, my regular old Nintendo. But that was a lie. So thank you, Bracktoon. One day we're gonna play. I want to play the real cart. So we're gonna have a special Bracktoon's trip to Japan day because he bought me like 3 or 4 games, all very cool, and this was one of them. Should I put this? What the? Hold, please. Come on now. All right, this is great. This is great content. Everybody's loving it. All right, let's check the chat. Hey, I love you too, Arlix the robot. Now that's really true. I have been getting through quarantine. My hikes. I listen to the I Die You Die podcast, and I really enjoy the stuff that they do there. I think that Alex and Bruce have a unique voice when they're talking about industrial stuff. I'm not as big of I love that music, but I wouldn't say I'm as big of a head as those guys are. So they definitely go down some rabbit holes of like coil vinyl and stuff like that. But it's still enjoyable for me, even though I don't know anything about coil, but it makes me want to know more about it. So I appreciate that. And somewhere in this pile of stuff is a photocopied copy of the first issue of Doom Patrol for Young Animal that I got from Gerard Way at Comic-Con that I've been meaning to get to Alex, and I just haven't been able to find it. So I'll get it to you. I have an envelope with your address on it all ready to go. Someday it'll just surprisingly show up to your house, and maybe I'll throw in one of these sweet RetroTek stickers. Everybody likes stickers. I do. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a podcast called We Have a Technical, which I didn't realize, but I guess is also a Gary Newman song. All their stuff is like, kind of references to Gary Newman. And, I like Gary Newman, but, I know our friends Electric and Cars because I'm basic, I don't know the deep cuts, But Shill Account here is a guy that I have been friends with since college. We were in a band together. He let me borrow all his copies of Computer Music, so he is definitely a cool dude. And who knows? Maybe he'll listen to the podcast and he'll end up in the I Die You Die Slack, in the Making Beeps room, talking with all those guys about vintage synthesizers. Who knows? I like this. Look at everybody coming together. This is awesome. Okay, but I can't be here shilling for everybody's different stuff. We'll go back through it again. Bracktoon, he's on Twitch. He's awesome. He's the other half of White Cube. He's a DJ. He's amazing. You got Nice Guy Eddie. He's my barber, among other things, but he's a big retro game fan. He's also a streamer. Shill Account, he's my buddy from way back. Who else? We got Yangus in here somewhere. I don't know if Yangus has anything to plug, but he's a hell of a guy and a good friend of mine. And, of course, LA Dead Red, who's probably back to playing Call of Duty, so she's not in here right now. And actually, now I'm getting hot, so I'm going to take, maybe this is like just chatting. I'm going to take this shirt off, We always joke around in Call of Duty that, like, as the guys get off, as my buddies get off, they go start watching Just Chatting on Twitch. And I'm like, yeah, I should do some Just Chatting, get a few extra subs in, Okay, let's switch over to gameplay mode. Hold on, I'm going to restart the analog. Let me see. Okay, run cart. Okay, it's running. Gameplay. Are we getting any volume here? I don't know if it has volume at this point. It should, though. Yeah, there's definitely should be some sound happening here. Well, that isn't great. Turn that off. Turn that on. Turn that off. Turn that on. Turn that down. What the hell? Hold on. You don't want to miss this tune. This is important. All right, it's definitely playing music there. All right, let's try this again. You'd think I would figure all this out before I started streaming. And the answer is I do. Can you guys hear sound? I see sound playing, but I'm not hearing it in my monitors. That is not cool. There we go. All right. All right, let's start it again. Now this will be the... there we go. We need to hear Help Me. We're going to run the card again. Thank God. Okay, SplatterHouse 2. So at the end of SplatterHouse 1, we may remember that you save your girlfriend and then she turns into a monster, a hideous, beastly creature, and you end up having to kill her. And then it's not clear exactly what happens, but you basically the mansion that you're in collapses, and so you're presumed to be dead at the end of that one. Like, it didn't really have a happy ending. And so now we're kind of seeing that this is what happened to your beautiful Jennifer. She gets taken into the void. And then your magical Jason Voorhees-style mask starts talking to you. And this is what he says to you. He's saying, like, we can save her. You know, his creepy voice. Now listen to those tunes. Now that's a pretty good... Ooh. Yeah. There's LA Dead Red holding it down. All right, so now we're seeing all the hideous creatures outside the mansion. And if you remember from SplatterHouse 1, there were some of these things hanging down that you would kind of like belch out this sort of vomit that you'd have to jump over and stuff like that, you know? I think these tunes are pretty good, you know? Some good drums, some good 16-bit drum percussion. All right, so then there's the old mansion. So we see the mansion it's a little unclear. There's some weird plot holes, and as we go through it, there's little interstitial scenes, and I'll sort of point out to you what I think is a little bit weird. And then we see one last gore. You see that gory image right at the end? Oh. As like a 13, 14-year-old kid, this was like, I could not believe that this game came out. You know, I just couldn't believe it. Period. I don't know if Arlix the Robot is here, but I need to apologize in advance for my throwback vaporwave style palm trees I have up here. I know he's not a fan of that aesthetic, but hey, you know, whatever, you know. All right, let's press start. I know I need to think of something. Well, you know what? Actually, I did make this very sweet overlay from the Rise of the Dragon Cyberpunk game back when I played Rise of the Dragon. So I don't know if maybe that'll give me a few points there, because you got to admit that's pretty cool. I put myself in the video phone. You know, I thought that was pretty sweet. Anyway, back to the gothic horror here. You know. I don't know. I actually don't know what Arlix's feelings on the C-punk movement are. He's usually pretty open-minded when it comes to different subgenres and movements within the scene in general. I don't know if C-punk as an aesthetic has a related musical accompaniment, but you know. All right, so here we are. This should look very familiar to anyone that's played SplatterHouse 1. The move set has not changed. It also has the weird running, jumping... I can't even do it. Yeah, there we go. The slide move. Now that's something that the real high-level SplatterHouse players utilize, is the slide move. Actually, you know what? Let me just make sure I turn on my cheat codes, because I want to get to the end of this. All right, they're on. Okay, cheat codes are enabled. Good work. Because last time when I played SplatterHouse, I couldn't get past like the 4th level, and it sucked. And I want you guys to have the full experience of SplatterHouse. Yeah, I was watching some videos today to like get my boss combos down, and there are people that like just basically slide through the whole game, because it's kind of analogous to the elbow move in Double Dragon, you know, where it was kind of like once you figured out how to do that, you really didn't have to do anything else. But I don't like to do that. So the way you do the slide move is you jump, and then right before you hit the ground, you press punch. Oh, look, I'm getting a little bit better, but it's easy just to do a jump kick instead, which in a jump kick is not a horrible thing, especially later on. There's enemies that have a longer reach. Those are creatures from the first game. There's not as many creatures, and they actually changed the mask a little bit, as you can see. Let me see if I can kicks, you can see the front of his face a little bit. They definitely changed the mask to be less of a hockey mask in this game. And in the interstitial cutscenes, you'll see sort of photorealistic. It looks like a bad 90s album cover version of the mask, and it just looks like a skull. It's you know, they obviously I think they had to change this so they didn't get sued or whatever. But here's a pit of tentacle creatures and some more bloody dudes. There's a little. I think there's a little. You know, when you think about it, this game came out in '92, so we're getting close to, you know, this game being, you know, kind of contemporary with like Resident Evil and stuff like that. And so, oh come on, I forgot how to get these guys on. Okay, all right, and my heart sheets aren't working. I better not die. I did die. I thought I put on more hearts. Just because as I'm talking, I'm not doing a very good job fighting. Yeah, that's definitely... We're going to have to fix that. Because I want to sit here and BS and not focus on, you know, fighting, which I'm proving already I'm not very good at. And this is the first level. This level is easy, you know, and still these guys are getting me. Oh God! All right, now there's a little bit. This is kind of funny here. So there's like this little cutscene. See these guys? Now this guy's buddies get killed by the creature that's in the corner. He's getting scared. Look at him. He's shaking around, but nothing is more scary than you, Rick. So he's gonna run away from Rick and get killed anyway by the big testicle monster. Rick. Rick. This guy is the boss pattern here is just stand close to this guy and punch him, but not so close that you die. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get the positioning right. There we go. Now jump out of the way because he explodes. That's how you do it. Okay, so here's the photorealistic face. I mean, and maybe in 92 I'd have been like, wow, that is pretty cool. And yes, Bracktoon, your name is Rick. Rick, the monster fighting dude. Rick, and he's saving his girlfriend, is named Jennifer, because the Japanese developers of this game, they were like, what's the most American name we can think of? Rick. I'm not doing very good here. Whoa. Come on. And I hope you like that annoying screaming sound, because you're going to be hearing that an awful lot. As good as that opening song is, I think that some of the sound design in this game suffers a little bit with its repetitiveness and overall annoyingness. And there was a quality to the TurboGrafx 16 game that it was the sound in that game was really great. And I don't think, unfortunately, the Genesis holds up as well. What am I doing? Okay. We're going to have to turn on the more hearts. Hold, please. Let's press run cartridge. Okay, because I don't want to hear those guys. Cheat codes. What did I do wrong with this one? This is supposed to be the health one. Let me take a look here. Let's just, oh no. Well, at least we get to hear this song again. This, for me, this is the highlight of this game. Yeah. Now you guys you're getting a taste of the cheat code interface for the Mega SG in case you ever want to use it for yourself, you know. Yeah, but this cart might have additional chips in it, you know. Okay, that looks right. Okay, let's close this. Press start. Press start again. Let's put in a password so we can go back to We'll go back to the second stage so you guys don't have to watch me play stage 1 over again. SplatterHouse 2 stage select passwords. Okay, do. Okay. First word is nope. Yep. Okay. Second word. Oh, this is handy. I like this. Okay, so you could just, as a kid, you could sit here and you know, figure these out on your own. LDL cholesterol. All right. See? Okay, well, now I'm still seeing hearts down there at the bottom. I don't like that. Oh, but they didn't go down. Okay. Let's just test it out by purposefully getting hit a million times. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Okay. Now we're cheating. Now we're cheating in style. Because Shill Account gave me a very hard time for not being able to pass SplatterHouse 1, and I didn't want to do that again because I want you guys to have an experience seeing this game start to finish. It's not a very long game when you're cheating, so we should be able to do it in one go, you know? That's what the kids like. The kids like it in one go. Side-scrolling beat 'em up with an elevator stage, definitely something that you'd see a lot. You know, on Streets of Rage, which obviously was a big game for this system. And then I kind of like this these esoteric sort of background graphics. Like it's doesn't really have a time and a place. It's sort of just these you know, faces appearing behind him. And like, I'm not exactly sure what, from a story perspective, that is supposed to be. But in my head, it's like, it's either your own spirit that's been killed multiple times, because obviously you have multiple lives in this game. You're being brought back from the dead by the mask. And so maybe you're seeing your own ghost reflected multiple times. Or maybe it's just creatures warning you against working with the skull guy, because there are floating skulls that come up later that they don't really hurt you, but they kind of float around you. It's a little weird. There's a lot of imagery here that I'm not exactly sure what we're supposed to make of it, you know? And so in the last cutscene, they said this was a secret entrance into the mansion, right? And we rode an elevator somewhere. But when we get done with this level, you'll see that we don't end up in the mansion yet. And I'm not exactly sure what the story... I don't know if these levels were put together out of order, or if the translation was bad and this isn't supposed to be going into the mansion, or what. But look at this bone. He's got a sweet bone. Overhead slash. Like look at those. I mean, that's like the way it's interesting because, the Genesis doesn't really do transparencies, but since it's a black background, they can dither it between black and white, and it looks like ghostly and transparent, which is, I think, kind of a sneaky trick. Oh, okay. I need this. Okay. These are weird creatures. They don't really go away, and you can jump over them, and there's times they hurt you and times that they don't hurt you, and it's not always clear to me when you can walk through a pool of goo and when you can't. But that's how the first SplatterHouse was. There was pools of goo that hurt you and pools of goo that didn't, and really not much indication of why one was one and one was not the other. All right, so this guy, you kick him in the eyes and you fight his skulls. See more skulls floating around. Now, obviously, you're wearing a skull face mask. Is this guy related to that? I don't know. Is it a little bit of a little more of a hook nose than maybe I'm comfortable with, personally in 2022, but could just be reading into that. I don't know. Oh, watch this. Ooh! Look how awesome that is. Oh, God. Can you imagine playing this when you were a kid on your Sega Genesis? The same console you played Sonic on? All right, the stench of this foul river is overpowering. So now we went down an elevator, you remember. We were walking through a subterranean something, and now we're by a river. So you tell me what am I supposed to make of that? I don't know. I like this level, though, because there's these weird water pits, and you can kick some of these enemies into the water pits and, kill them that way. I think it's kind of an interesting... you can see their little hands reaching up out of the water pits, and it's pretty cool. Here, let me try to get this guy. Come on. Now I'm in the water pit. Oh, don't fall in the water pit, okay, everyone? Yeah, look, did you see that guy, how his hands were in the water pit? That's pretty cool, I think that those the water pits are supposed to be an instant death, and I have 200 hearts, so eventually I will die if I fall into these water pits. So anybody who knows me knows not exactly a great platformer. I think, look, you see his little hand? Ah, God, I love it. That's some good animation. No, jump out. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah, and then it starts getting a little slow down here. And I like Rick he just punches these fuckers right off the map, Rick doesn't have time for this shit. Look at their hands. Oh, God, I love it. And these fish monsters. I would be very frustrated if I was playing this game without cheat codes and I got all the way through and then somebody knocked me in the water like that, Wait, hold on. Now I got to read through this. There's something going on. Oh, you're right. Maybe you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe this is just a lazy river inside the crazy guy who owns the mansion. That could be true. And now we're going into just a door wall. Okay, so now we have kind of a reference to the baby monsters in SplatterHouse 1, and this is the same kind of floating inanimate objects that we saw in SplatterHouse 1. And these times it's actually weapons that you used in SplatterHouse 1 being used against you. So you've got the gardening shears and your trusty what is this thing? It's a chainsaw. Ooh. And then there's the abortion babies. Oh, fuck. I'm not doing good at this. So that was a thing in SplatterHouse 1, was the weird kind of fetus motifs and babies. And if you look on these back walls, is that a skeleton of a turkey? Like, what kind of a skeleton is that? Is it a hand? It looks like a spine, but like with wings. And is that a skull at the top? Is it an anchor? Like, what's going on? You know, these graphics are lurid. And at the end of this fight is a fantastic dripping blood sort of transitional thing. Ugh, I love it. It's so creepy and scary. This level is very chillery to me. Like, it has a real vibe of the game Chiller, you know? Pretty good music here too. I like that lead, whatever that kind of organy thing is. Oh, okay. Look at this. Look at him. Ooh, what a weird thing. Dying baby fetus creatures full of blood. Oh yeah, and then this thing. Oh, hold on. Punch the bloody. And then look at this. Blood splattering on the screen and then dripping down. Ugh. Come on, that was great. That you gotta admit. You're not seeing that on Super Nintendo, okay? Nintendo fanboys? Not scary enough. Come on. Shill account. Is there a bloodier game on... Oh, God. Hold on. We got to get out of here. Before... Shit. Yeah, I might actually die here because this guy is just killing me. This is similar to, there's a similar level to this in Metal Slug, where there's a creature chasing you, a Cthulhu-like creature. Should probably do the slide move. Look at this creep. Look at him. Okay, come on. No. Come on, you bastard. You're damn right. It doesn't have blast processing. You're damn right, Yankus, you know? Alright, I'm putting it on pause for 1 second. Because it's time to crack open another ice cold one. So how are we doing in the chat? Look, we got a lot of good chats going. It doesn't look like my merch thing is spamming too much, which is good. I've been trying to adjust the level so that it actually comes up, but that it's not constantly coming up, you know? Listen, shill account. Blast processing is something that the Genesis does. But it's, you know, it was picked up by a marketer and perhaps misrepresented, you know. But, you know, SNES is guilty of that too with its Mode 7 graphics, you know. Blast processing is the frame. It's like the way the frame buffer is communicating with one of the coprocessors or something like that, and it was like a method that they had of doing scrolling and stuff like that. You know, super fast scrolling, like maybe you saw in a little game called Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't think listen, I don't have a spec sheet, okay? I'm not the project manager of developing the Sega Genesis back in you know, the late 80s. That's not my role here. You know what? The Sega Genesis can also do sprite scaling and rotation. They just didn't call it Mode 7. All right? Well, you know what? I'm going to find a Sega Genesis game that also has Mode 7 style sprite scale. You know, there's definitely a racing game. Like I think BC's Racing or whatever the hell does it on Genesis. Okay? That's true. Shillican also not only had a Genesis but a Master System, which even I did not have, you know? All right, you know, this is the one where the weird wispy things fly around and attach themselves to you. Oh, I see. He's like pulling me away. He's making me go the wrong way. That's what he's doing. I don't want to fall into... Oh! They took me into the fissure. The butthole-like fissure. Look at this. Look at this skull with the blood. I can't believe Shillican is saying this game is not scary enough. I mean, look at these creatures. You know? Look at those eyes in the background. You know? Jesus, great stuff. Well, Chiller is fucked up. I should really try to get Chiller for the NES. I wonder how much Chiller is going for right now. Without looking it up, I'm gonna guess a copy loose of Chiller for the NES is 130. I'm gonna say $130. Look at that. Look, he left his arm on the thing. I didn't even notice that last time. Dun, 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 dun. Well, yeah, Chiller definitely has. You know. Oh yeah, this is this guy. Okay, so now this guy is hard. So the way you're supposed to get around him is he slides at you, or you jump over him. You get one punch in. You kind of have time for one punch, which is like, oh, there we go. That's how you're supposed to. You see, I'm not even doing it though. It's a good thing I have 1,000,000 hit points. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Ah, got you. Oh, damn, I'm getting down to my... I'm going to have to actually do this legit. Uh-oh. Testicle creature. Don't give you any weapons to fight this guy? What the fuck? Ooh. Come on. Ugh, I just jumped the wrong way. You stupid Rick. Come on. Nope. Ooh. Can't even get a hit in when I let him hit me. Jesus Christ. There we go. Come on. Instantly goes back into a slide? What kind of cheap BS is that? Punching the testicle monster. And then there's a spider monster. Oh, come on. Hey, it's LA Dead Red. Hey, LA Dead Red. Oh, God, don't die. Don't. Come on. Wow. Guys, I'm not doing very good at this. As you can see, I'm definitely not good. Come on. Cheap son of a bitch. Come on. That's whatever. Come on. Come on, you little bastard. What's he doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing whatever it is you're doing to the ground? Come on, stun lock. That's the problem with these enemies is there's no stun lock. They just jump around. Let me move it 1,000. There we go. All right? That's how you do it. Uh-oh, Tween is here. Tween is the leader of my Destiny clan, the OK clan. It's okay. Sliding around like a boss, more like Twin. I have one Master System game in my collection, and that is Altered Beast. I want to get Shinobi and do like a Shinobi retrospective and play all the Shinobi, like the Shinobi ports and stuff like that. Because I did it for Altered Beast, and I think it was pretty fun. So I think doing like Shinobi Master System, Genesis, Arcade, and whatever other ports of Shinobi might exist. I think there was a Shinobi for PC Engine. Oop. I want this. Look, these are rams. Puke rams. Pew, 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 puke rams. I'm going to keep dropping that. Boom. What the? There we go. Die. Uh-oh. DB shotgun, you know? Or I guess this is a pump action, not a DB. Yeah, I have the Wonder Boy collection for the 360, but I think that Wonder Boy deserves a playthrough on... Whoa. I was taking a lot of hits I wasn't noticing. On original hardware, you know? Wonder Boy is a little weird. I feel like... I know a lot of people that like it, but I kind of feel like you had to be there. I don't know about it now. Like, Wonder Boy is the one with like the rock, paper, scissors kind of stuff, right? There's a little randomness to it that I'm not sure about. this thing. Why don't you pick it up? Why are they rams? I don't understand. Why? Oh, look at this guy. He got me last time, too. Ooh. Puking head rams. They really open up their mouth and they just go for it too, you know? They're not shy. Oh, come on. Oh, Alex Kidd. I always confuse those two. Yeah, okay. Alex Kidd is the one I'm not sure about. Wonder Boy. Did he have a skateboard? Was he a skateboarding kid? All right, now we're in the most terrifying location of all for a teenage boy such as myself in the 90s. The library! All right, see, I really got one. I'm really confusing. All right, I got to play Alex Kidd. Oh yeah, and he kind of looks like the Journey to the West Monkey King, sort of like. That's got to be Alex Kidd and not Wonder Boy. But maybe it's Wonder Boy too. I don't know. All right, now look at this. We got a little body horror mixed in. Now look at this. The front counter parallax scrolling. Ugh, that's pretty cool. More of the screaming creature, in case you weren't sick of that. I like when Rick looks up. He looks like he's about to take a pee on this guy. Oh, what a! I wasn't even paying attention, and I walked into the hole. Oh well. And this is a remix of the song from SplatterHouse 1. This dun 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 dun. You may recall. Ooh. 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 Come on. How am I already down to 2 hearts? You gotta be joking me. I guess because I'm just really, kind of talking and not paying attention. All right, man. Feel better. Lost Cause 5. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, Smash that follow button. Mash that like button, And, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you can subscribe to one Twitch streamer for free every month. And if you're not already subscribed to somebody, I would appreciate it, But if you are, just come by for the the lulls. Dun, 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 dun. Oh God, they really are. They're really complicating the moveset here with these floor spikes that I can't help but jump right into. Something that's missing from Splatterhouse 1, and I mean it is here, the 2x4 is here, but there was a lot more whacking people into walls. Look, that guy's, oh my God, I can pick up his head! Did you see that? Oh my God, his body is in half! Love it. Did you see that? I was smacking that other guy with the other guy's head. Please. Tween, you weren't on last night, and I was doing all the tweenisms, and I really realized that the only 2 people that do that are you and me. And when you're not around, me just going, please, it's not as funny, because people just think I'm weird. Because we were on with like some randos. Come on, stop. What am I supposed to do with this guy? Ooh. Just gonna jump. Forget it. Oh, no. Okay. No. Oh, come on. Look, they self-replicate. The sludge monsters. Ooh. Come on. Look, I'm taking up another pee. Now here we have. Now I'm noticing that these vials are looking a little pink here. I might need to play around with some of the color on my on the Mega SG, because it's, when I was watching videos of this, it was these were red, these things. But you got Final Fantasy mana and health vials here. We're in the area where they produce those. Come on. Oh, I missed him. I missed that guy. I'm supposed to hit that guy with these vials. Okay looking fire. Oh. I just punched him. I punched his head right off. There is a way to set him on fire. Now look, here we go. The secret to the gate must be in the diary. What diary? Did anyone see a diary? There's a lot of, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this story is all over the place. And now we're in this, like, Geiger-esque catacomb, you know, with these kind of Contra-looking, you know, skull things. But this is pretty cool. We're about to see the beautiful Jennifer is coming back to us. Oh. There she is. With her beautiful bouffant hairdo. Help me! And her shrill. Now look at that! Creatures dragging her to hell! They're dragging her to hell, Shill account! How can you not say this is scary? Look, and then there's like another phallic thing, and hands, more hands. You know? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, this. If somebody told me, yeah, this is the Altered Beast engine, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. This basically is the boss character from Altered Beast, that's for sure. What? I don't think I took that many hits. Ooh. Ooh. Doing Lisa Simpson style. I'm just going to keep punching, and if you heads decide to run into me, nothing I can do about it. See, more like skull and head imagery, like, you know, if I was a ludological professor, and a different sprite for the fire here than they used in the last level. I mean, that's artisanal, you know? Oh, look at this. Oh God, we got a fleshy skull head, you know? Oh yeah, there was some serious noodling going on in those. Now just, oh, there's Jennifer. And you've got this weird photorealistic head and then this like anime style Jennifer in profile, you know. But this is great. So now we're going into the void, and it's just this like, you know, end of 2001: A Space Odyssey levels of weirdness for a video game. You know, they're being pretty esoteric here. You know, there's some metaphysical imagery going on. You know. This is definitely, you did not see anything like this in the first SplatterHouse. You know, they're definitely trying to say something here. We're going somewhere. We're descending into a portal into hell, and this is a visualization of what that might look like. You know. And now we're fighting a crystal monster. This monster is very JRPG for my tastes. Like, I mean, this just looks like, you know, like the attack, like even the lightning looks like the attack from like Phantasy Star or something. And I can't quite figure out where I'm supposed to stand to not get killed by these lightning bolts. Oh. See, I'm not sure where's Rick's hitbox? There we go. A little bit better at missing. Oh. We saved her. And then look at these skulls. Parallax scrolling skulls, and then this guy is doing lots of damage to me while I'm trying to get away. I'm being pulled back towards this, you know, Dr. Manhattan looking guy, you know? Now, is it scary? I don't know, but it is kind of like, you know, like a, who's the guy, the body horror guy? The director. Cronenberg. It's a little Cronenberg-y or something. Like, it's not scary like a slasher film. It's more psychological. And then there's the terrible beast. Let's get out of here, he's saying to her. You know? And now we're here with you know, the bouffant hairstyled Jennifer. And there's these creatures. They don't die. They just fall down and come back to life. We're reverse riding the elevator back up. Well, I think in the lore of this game, he was a virgin, and then he put the mask on, and then he became a Chad. All right, so now we have, you know, the end of Resident Evil 4, Silent Hill 2, you know, your protagonist in a boat with a damsel fighting a Cthulhu-like creature. All right, hold on. No, I'm supposed to hit him. You gotta jump shot him. Ooh. Come on. You know, Jennifer, you could be a little more helpful. Okay? I mean, this is just right out of... I mean, this is how Resident Evil 4 ends. I mean, this is it. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone make that connection before, but I wonder if I have to Press up and throw it? No. I must have to jump and just time my throw just right. When his eye is open. Nope. Oh, that would have done it. That would have done it. Oh. Makes kind of a Michael Jackson-like sound when I'm hitting him. Oh, definitely not doing good. Come on. Well... yeah, you're right. Well, she has been through a lot. I mean, she was in hell for 6 months, so I guess I can't blame her. Ooh. Oh, come on. Some verdant hillsides. Jennifer in her white slip dress. Me in my hockey mask. True love. Oh no, the tentacle beast. He's back. Wolf heads. Oh, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that Shane's not here. I don't think there was much animal killing in this game, but he's definitely not a fan of dog murdering. But I guess I didn't murder the dogs. I'm just murdering the reanimated zombie heads of them. You know? Come on. Come on. You got a rat king of human flesh. And dog heads. More heads. Heads are very prominent. In this case, wolf heads. Now there's a horrible parabolic bat flying around. The song is a little Castlevania-ish. Oh, I am about to die. I am about to die. Come on. Wait, how do you get to the other side of the map, you know? This song is a little, I think it sounded to me like Street Fighter a little bit. There is a classic song that this is somewhat similar to. Come on. Oh. I mean, it's very Castlevania-ish. Bigga Moon Pie is here. What's going on, Bigga? It's okay. You're not. I mean, I know normally I stream a little later, so you're not used to it, you know? You're still here and plenty of time to see me fight the hell demon that took my beautiful Jennifer to hell. Oh, God, I'm so close. Come on. Come on. Oh, wow. Come on. Oh, come on. I am dead. All right, guys. Well, he's not supposed to. He's supposed to be litigiously distinct from Jason Voorhees. Oh, come on! Like him not even getting one hit. I can only take 200 hits here, you know. Oh yeah, there we go. That was a lot of good hits. Come on. Come on. Ooh, I got him. Oh, the beautiful Jennifer. There she is. There it is, the mansion in black and white. Flashes of lightning sinking into the lake. The entire island is sinking now. This is the second time this thing is gone. And now we have like a nice, beautiful lake. The monstrous visage disappeared in the lake. That's a weird translation because then it talks about the mask. And the terror mask has left me as I was with Jennifer. But what of the mask? Well, gang, you're in luck because I also have a copy of SplatterHouse 3. So at some point, we'll play SplatterHouse 3 and we'll see where this ends up. But for now, our lovers are together. Rick and Jennifer. In the sunset. You've got Oni Taiji. Look, Rick is a Chad. It's okay, you know? Sometimes a Chad can be an okay guy, you know? It goes places because it takes the mansion, of the first game, and then it, I'm just realizing now that my little Technohead name is not showing up at the bottom of the feed. Oh, well, whatever. You know it's Technohead. So, Moon Pie, what's going on, bro? Haven't talked to you for a while. Oh. And that's it, everybody. SplatterHouse 2. A game you can beat in about a half an hour if you turn on cheats. You're drunk, Moon Pie? Not me. I'm drinking a nice Kirkland brand sparkling water, you know? Oh my God, if my wife was out of town, I'd probably be drunk too. That's a good question, Red. Red is wondering what game is next. Well, for sure, in the month of February, I have a special request. There it is. Look, there's the mask coming up out of the water and scaring everyone. Congratulations, SplatterHouse 2, 1998, 1992, Namco Limited. You know, this is the Pac-Man company that made this game. Shill account. You know? Well, the Ghosts and Goblins Challenge, I really want to put something into that mode, so I can't just drop it. You know? We have not done the Ghosts and Goblins Challenge. No, we did not. But we should. We definitely should do that. In February, I'm going to be playing in a special request from LA Dead Red. I'm going to play a little Kid Icarus. So that's definitely happening here. I'll switch back over to my Rise of the Dragon background, you know, while I'm doing a talking head for you guys, you know. Hold on. All right, I'm coming back. So, yeah, just to show you guys that this is legit. This is the real cart. SplatterHouse 2, blue. That's what it looks like. Authentic, not fake. This is Namco on the back. So I'm going to put that one away. Ultra rare, you know. And then at some point, I don't know when, we're going to play the sequel, SplatterHouse 3. Yeah, buddy. So you can see he's got the mask on, so that should give it away. That whether or not the mask comes back, you know. But then at some point in February, I'm going to play a little bit of Kid Icarus here on LA Dead Red's original childhood NES. That's going to be pretty fun. No, you're not Jason. You're just the, you know, the obviously the game devs thought Jason Voorhees was pretty cool, and so they used that aesthetic. But it's actually different. It's a phantom mask that gives you hell powers. You know, hell powers. So I'm kind of thinking in February that I want to do like a, like one game that I play over multiple days. And I'm kind of thinking that I might do a Popful Mail for the Sega CD. At some point I want to play through all of like Shenmue, something like that. But I think Popful Mail might be a fun one to do start to finish over the course of like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or however many game sessions it would take. So at some point around my anniversary, I'm going to play Kid Icarus for my beautiful wife in honor of her request. And then, you know, I might play some Popful Mail. Definitely going to come back this Saturday and play some in the afternoon. LA Dead Red got me a 6-pack of peanut butter stouts, so I got to be drinking some of those at some point. So that's what everybody has to look forward to. I definitely want to be more consistent with my streaming and give everyone something to look forward to. So, yeah. But thank you to everyone for coming tonight. We had a great chat. We had Bracktoon, Shill Account, Yangus, nice guy Eddie. We even had Alex from I Die You Die was in here for a while. We had Lost Cause. I mean, it was great. It was a great crowd, and I had a lot of fun, you know? So I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me over the last few months. It's very encouraging to me. It helps me get through quarantine, and I really appreciate it. Yeah. But, I don't have much else going on, so I'll be back on Saturday. We'll play something in the middle of the day. And then, I'll see you soon. So everybody stay safe, stay healthy, hug your loved ones. Mode, sober up a little bit, you know? Well, you're right, Mode. I got to give the kids some boot leather, you know? Well, I have, I have Soul Calibur for the Dreamcast. That would be a good one to play. I don't have a PlayStation, so I don't have Soul Blade. But obviously, I also have like Soul Calibur 4 for Xbox, et cetera, et cetera. But maybe when the pandemic is over, I'll get Shill Account over here on the couch, and we could play through some Soul Calibur Dreamcast. You know, be giving each other some boot leather. You know. All right, Twin. Good night. Mode. Not tonight. Shill Account. Good night. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for coming by. I had a total blast, and I'll see you all soon. Night-night.
Proceed. Execute.